Yo, 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 what's going on out there, fight world? It's your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on two future Hall of Famers and a big dog in this fight game. We have Errol the True Spence Jr., the king of the welterweight division, WBC, the IBF, and the Super WBA unified world champion. Then we have Terence Crawford, the three-division world champion, a former undisputed world champion, a current WBO welterweight world champion. And then we got Jaron Ennis, the undefeated top challenger at the welterweight division from Philly. Boots is one of the hottest young stars in the game, and he's ready to make his name. But Jaron Ennis jumped down on Terence Crawford. I'ma say it again. Jaron Ennis jumped down on Terence Crawford, let him know that he's been trying to fight him since 2018. He feel like Terence Crawford been ducking him, not wanting to smoke with him. He feel like Errol Spence ain't been wanting to smoke with him. He said he been trying to fight all the top shotters since 2018. You know what I'm saying? He's stepping in. He making his name. He making his mark. He see that the welterweight division is catching fire. He see that Errol Spence and Terence Crawford about to get it on July 29th. And now, he like, shit, this is my weight division. I got to speak up. I got to say something to get my name recognized in this mix, to let them know that I am the shit. I got a fight coming up, and I can use these dudes to piggyback a little bit to promote my fight and what I got going on. And plus, I want to try to get the winner. You understand? And I'm going to tell Jaron Ennis what he should do, you know what I'm saying, to try to put himself in position to get the win of Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, as he continue to make his run as one of the top shotters in the game. Now, when it comes to Terence Crawford told that boy he was tripping. Bud told him, hey, you was trying to fight who since 2018? He like, man, you crazy out your mind, boy. You crazy in the head. In 2018, I was trying to fight Errol Spence, right? I came up to become a world champion. So you couldn't have really been trying to fight me because, nobody knew what Jaron Ennis was at that time. I was making my bones. Errol Spence made his bones. I still trying to get big fights over there on the PBC with Danny Garcia, Errol Spence, Sean Porter, the names like that. Bob Erm had me set up to fight people over here on my side of the town, on Top Rank, right, and things of that nature. And, your name was nowhere in the mix around that time, which I could kind of agree with Bud in that situation, because a lot of things was going down in 2018. Jaron Ennis was, I ain't going to say he was just stepping on the scene, but he was still building his name, building his brand. Bud was up at 147 for about a year at that time, if I'm not mistaken. He was trying to make his name a little bit bigger as well and grow his fan base. Now, this killer right here, Errol the True Spence Jr., he was making his bones, trying to get Sean Porter and them in the ring with him as well. You know what I'm saying? He beat Kell Brook for the title. Then, he was chasing the best of the best. And Errol most definitely wasn't looking back at no Jaron Ennis. He wasn't. Terence Crawford wasn't looking back at Jaron Ennis neither, right? They was going forward, trying to get world titles, as they both had titles, and trying to build up the fight between each other because people seeing them as the top two, welterweight in the game at the time. You feel me? So Jaron Ennis wasn't, he wasn't nowhere to be thought of. And it's just being real, I remember he was fighting, and I remember him saying he won't smoke. But, realistically, Errol Spence just beat Lamont Peterson and he fought Ocampo. Terence Crawford beat Jeff Horn and he beat Jose Benavidez. So Errol Spence and Crawford, was defending their titles and trying to make their names. Now, this is no knock to Boots because, Boots seen them boys, he wanted to smoke. And I can contest that he's hungry and he'll fight anybody. You know what I'm saying? He's hungry and he'll fight anybody, and I respect that. I remember one time he called him out, and I even made a post on it, letting people know that it was too early in the game for Jaron Ennis to fight Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. And no, people wasn't going to sit back and want to see that fight. You know what I mean? No, it just wasn't possible, bro. And in 2018, Jaron Ennis fought, I think, 4 times or 5 times. And the names that he fought was building his resume, for him to get to where he's at now. But I will say this. Boots, your name is made now, right? You're out there a little bit. You ain't as big as Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, but at the welterweight division, you're out there, bro. And everybody know you now. Everybody want to see you get this work with Errol or with Bud. A lot of people think you can beat both of them. They looking at the skill set, how you move, shit like that. Some people compare you to Roy Jones Jr., to a lot of other greats. But I'm going to tell you like this, bro. Going back and forth on the phone or on FaceTime ain't going to get it. That's not going to get it. What you need to do, you need to show up to the fight July 29th, and you need to jump inside that ring. You fight on Showtime. Now, you're not with PBC, but you're part of Showtime. I think this fight will be on Showtime pay-per-view, if I'm not mistaken. We will see. But you need to show up to that fight either way, whether if it's on Showtime or not. You will be in the building. You need to show up to the fight some way, somehow. After the winner, raise their hand. Now, I heard things about rematches and shit like that, but we don't know if that's going to go down or not because I know Errol want to go to 54. But what you need to do, Boots, you need to show up to the fight, which I'm thinking you going to be there like everybody else. Get your ass inside that square circle and let them boys know that you have arrived. You understand? Get in the ring, just like Errol Spence got in the ring with Sean Porter, just like Terence Crawford jump in the ring with people. Get your ass in that ring by hook or by crook and let them know Jaron Boots Ennis is here. You feel me? Let them know that you here. And that, look, I've been trying to fight these boys, man. I want the smoke. You feel me? I want the smokeness. I know y'all boys undisputed now. I'm not trying to take no shine away, but hey, I'm here. Enjoy y'all moments. Enjoy what y'all doing now, whether you win, lose, or draw. But you got to talk that shit. You know what I mean? Boots is a little bit quiet right now. He can talk his shit now. He's a very intelligent guy, smart. Can run his mouth like he was fucking with old boy. Look at him, emotional. He was fucking with Speedy Rashidi and shit at the press conference and things of that nature. Look like they was going to turn out the fight, but Speedy Rashidi ended up losing, right? Step inside that square circle with them boys and let them boys know, hey, I need my chance, bro. I want my opportunity. I am here. Y'all not just going to look over me like I'm a nobody, bro. Errol Spence, I want you. You on the 54? What's up? You go drop them titles if you the winner? Terence boy Crawford, I want you. You just beat Errol Spence. What a great win. What's up? You go drop them titles and run? What the business is. You feel me? Bring that Philly swag up in that bitch. Let them boys know you ain't going nowhere. And they got to see you, champ. They got to see you. If y'all ain't returned to going to 54, hey, this my division. This my era. Y'all just did y'all thing, not credit. They might look at you, might been a little bit disrespectful now. We know these still the two big dogs at the welterweight division, but shit, you got to step in that bitch and mark your territory. You know what I mean? How do a lion take the pride? You got to come into that bitch. You got to kill that lion and kill their kids and take the women, make your own children with the women, and that's your pride land. And let me say, I'm not saying kill nobody children, just to put it out there, y'all. I'm talking about lions, all right? So I don't need YouTube striking me talking about montray-brown. You talking about killing children? No, I'm talking about lions. And how lions come and take over pride lands. If y'all don't know how lions take over pride land, please do your research. YouTube, don't strike me. I'm not talking about human beings here, all right? I'm talking about animals. But you got to go up and down and let them boys know that you heard, that you coming, and you about that life. Now, Errol Spence always gave you just doing your credit. You know, Terence boy Crawford, he a different type of animal. But to say, fuck you and your skill set, right? I see you when I see you. But Errol Spence always show you respect, even though he say you're a little pup. You're supposed to say all these things. He'll kick your ass when y'all was talking with Gilly the kid and things of that nature. But you got to step in that thing, man, and be present and be seen. You know, be present and be seen. You know, talking on camera is one thing. Putting out videos, saying this, saying that. See you back and forth with Errol Spence with Gilly. See you back and forth with Terence Crawford on the thing. But you have to go in there to Vegas, step inside that square circle, when all the millions of people gonna be watching around the world, looking at them boys in there, raise their hand and get you some of that shine, bro. Get you some of that shine, bro. You know what I mean? Whether you get the fight or not, you still put yourself out there letting people know, look, I'm Jaron Boots Ennis. I'm next up at the welterweight division. Okay, it was a hell of a fight. I respect both of these dudes, but they can't fuck with me. They can't fuck with me, and they know it. And that's why they want to give me an opportunity, because they know I smoke both of them. So that's how you put yourself in position to get a fight. You know what I mean? To see if EJ want to stay at 47. If Bud win, he got to stay at 47 because he ain't going to 54 for real. Possibly, but I don't think he's going to 54. I think he'll stay at 47 if he become two-time undisputed. You feel me? It ain't going to be too much left for him to do, so it might be a stretch on you getting the fight, but at least you'll be out there letting people know that I'm here. I want to smoke with both of these boys, and let's see what happens. You feel me? Because just talking and putting out videos, I don't think that's going to get it. Not in this day and era. You have to be present. You have to make some noise. And you got to make people feel uncomfortable or make them feel like you just, riff them out in front of the whole wide world and see what move they want to make next, So these will be all hell of a fights, man. Jaron Boots Ennis versus Errol. Jaron Boots Ennis versus Bud. But at first, we got to get Errol Spence versus Terence boy Crawford, July 29th. 2023 in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's going down, ladies and gentlemen. But shouts out to Jaron Boots Ennis for wanting to smoke with the big dogs. That's how you know that boy's a killer. And, he want to be great. And I salute that, bro. So let's just see how these things play out. And I wish all y'all boys the best. Straight like that.